What's good? What's good? We're gonna hope this works. We're gonna hope. Let's see if this loads on my side over here on the PC. Give me just a second for anyone who joins in early. Okay, here we go. Cool. YouTube's up and running. What's up with Instagram, bro? Weird. Don't know why it's not connecting to Instagram. For those who are joining early on, we're going to be doing a new thing here. Just kind of a way to keep me motivated and to keep the live stream stuff active here. We're doing some live edits just for the hell of it. Today we're going to be working on a little project. It's a promotional piece for a friend of mine and also an actor of Galaxy of Film. They started a bartending business. We're going to be doing a promotional piece for them. Kind of editing it together, kind of getting your thoughts in chat who are available. We're live on YouTube. We should be live on Instagram as well. This is, again, something we're going to be doing just very casually. Literally no structure. Getting on here, just doing whatever the hell we want. Something just to keep you guys entertained between, like, podcasts and films and stuff like that. And to touch sense of the community and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, eventually I think it'd be really cool to, like, live edit a film in here. But, I don't know. We'll get to that point. Excuse me, we're just gonna try fucking with this for a second. I don't know what is up with getting Instagram working. I had it working all fine last night, dude. We were all straight, we were all Gucci. And now it's just not. So that's sick. Gotta love that. Is it gonna load now, maybe? No? What is going on with this? Let me make sure this loaded correctly. Okay. So this can be deleted. We're gonna try one more time for Instagram, dude, because I have no clue what the hell is going on with that platform. Stream key, portrait mode, connect. Wait. I'm assuming portrait mode. It was working in portrait mode yesterday. I don't know why I wouldn't today. Let's get some music going in the background and shit. Also, hoping you guys can hear me okay too. We'll get to editing in just a second. Input USB. Cool. Podcast. Damn, where do I have these files at now? Music. All in video. There we go. There we go. Some Galaxy of Film classics and shit in the background for us for now. Cool. We're chilling. Alright, let's give it one more shot for Instagram just for the hell of this. I don't want to give up on them in case it can work, but I am a little annoyed with it. So let's check it out one more time. Yeah, this shit's just not working. That's unfortunate, dude. Damn. That is unfortunate. That's good. But yeah, moving on, we're going to go ahead and begin this in just one more moment. Let me get this pulled up on this side. And turn this down a little bit more. And just verify you can hear this shit alright. But yeah, moving on, we're going to go ahead. Oh, you can hear this shit perfectly, dude. Fuck yeah. Move this here. Cool. Alright, so yeah, guys, we're going to be doing some stuff for this little piece for the overpours today. I don't think we'll be finishing it all in this live stream. I say that only because it is Super Bowl Sunday. It is currently 1:19 Pacific Standard Time, where I'm located in the middle of fucking nowhere, Idaho. And so, yeah, we're going to go ahead and try to work on this for a little bit. I'll probably finish it later this evening. I don't know if I'll finish in the second stream tonight or whatever. We'll fuck around and find out. But let's take a look at what we have here. I shot this back in November. This is a company that's like co-owned by, if you guys have watched my film, this is co-owned by Grace Adriana, who plays Mother in the flashback scene of that film. So we're going to be fucking around with some footage, mainly some stuff for a reel. Like, I just shot this to take a freeze frame from for a cool picture because it was a fisheye lens. But we're going to be doing a couple things, mainly creating a reel, I'm thinking. Let's see this pulled up over here, just to kind of see where we're at with our footage. So we have footage of them pouring in. Cool. Putting it down, pouring in. What are you looking at for this one? Cool. Some shaking. That was loud as shit. I like this shot, but I need to crop that in if we go that route. Oh, this is better. But they're not. I don't like the way this is framed, actually. I guess we would go with this one. Oh, there's a third. Okay, let's take a look at this. Sorry, just sending this info out to a couple people. Cool. Okay, so we got places it down. This is better. The little 3 split. That's cool. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Cool. So we're just gonna delete these two, and then cool. Okay, this is just kind of. We're the same thing, basically, right? Damn, I haven't heard the Ken Dog track in a while. That's crazy. Funny enough, there's a film we're working on currently. In Obscene, this isn't a spoiler, but in Obscene, Grace is cast in this film, and we originally, in her original scene, Ken Dog was in it, but that didn't work out, unfortunately. So there's a different scene written for it instead, but that would have been an interesting dynamic to see for sure. So okay, she pours, she pours, she pours. Wait, what was that? Why did this skip? She pours, Grace pours, she pours. Okay, so I have 3 pours in that. So what is the rhythm of this one? She places, she pours. We will. This is better. I don't know why we didn't get a third one of these. Weird. Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's take a look at this. Cool. A little lemon on there. What is this? What does that tattoo say? That's funny. Oh shit. Okay, dude, whatever. Okay, there. I didn't like this wide too much because, again, this thing was flopping around. So I guess I could hide that in regardless. Like, yeah. That's that, and then... Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I wish I had this lighting a bit more on grace to even it out, because that looks cool. But... close up. I think we have 3 options in this. I think it was... okay, I think it was... okay, so her fingers don't touch the straw again. That's a little awkward. So how's it look in this one? That's the one to go with, because the hand movement makes sense. Yeah, because if this pose was held, it would have worked, but we dive out of it too quick. Okay, so this is a no. And then this is a backup. This is a maybe. This is going to be our number 1. And then looking at the Sony, that is loud as shit, so we're going to just put this on a timeline and mute it. Okay, this is what I use the magic arm for, right? Dude, this is that 16mm? This looks good. And then a little... okay, this is a little slow. Cool, cool. Okay, so what we're gonna do is... what's the crop for reels? Vertical content crop ratio. Okay, so let's try this out. Let's go ahead and switch this over. We're gonna edit this like a reel first, I think, instead. I think that'll be a bit more helpful for what we're trying to go with here. Oh, I don't like how that looks. Why did my whole toolbox just shift? That looks ugly as hell. Is that just the default editing window? How did that look on OBS now? Holy shit. Weird, I don't like this. Why did it go to that? Why can't I? I don't even know if I'm gonna use it. Like, okay, can I seriously not just put this away? Weird. Okay, let me adjust OBS for this, guys. Hopefully, it's not too messed up for you guys. Cool. Alright, moving back to this. We're now editing vertically for this piece, and then we'll start looking at music in just a moment to get a feel. But I just want to see how we're looking at all this vertically, and then we'll kind of reverse edit back to a horizontal edit. So it's kind of gonna be our plan. I really don't like how this timeline is just so kind of like ugly looking right now. So we're going to edit this out. Cool, move back to our beginning. Great, and how did that sunny shot look? 'Cause I'm curious.
So you're all good to go ahead.
Okay, let's mute that shit. I don't even need that audio, to be honest. Not exactly what I want. I wonder if we instead flip it. Does that look instead? Damn, this is early Tyler stuff. That's crazy. I haven't read this in a while. Okay, cool. Oh, that looks so much cooler. Sweet, so that's definitely making it. So we'll go from, I like the green in that shot is gorgeous. I love that Sony 6400. I need to shoot more with it. So this will give us some extra cushion. Pour. And we'll just go from that to this. Cool, and we'll just throw this here for now. That's the only Sony shot we have. Damn, this is kind of loud. There we go. Okay. It's the only Sony shot we have. Like I said, these are two are, we're just going to put a new bin for this. To make stills. I think this is the playlist from the first red carpet for Showcase 1. Drinking Diet Pepsi today. Alright. Cool. That looks good. Yeah, I want to see how these close-up shots look. That's my main thing. We want to keep a little bit of audio so I know what they sound like. Cool. And this is all full frame. Awesome. Okay, cool. Split that. Boom, boom. Boom, we're gonna kill that. Awesome. We're gonna lock these two together. And just raise that up so it's out the way. Those two shots, cool. Let's see what we're looking at for this. Okay, so this is the placing the lemon on the glass shot, right? Yeah. Make that a little, yeah, let's like this. Make this a little straighter. This is gonna be a quick thing too, so you want to keep motion in. Bam. Cool. Split. That there. Link these two together. Oh, they're already linked. Cool. Alright, let's take a look at this one next. We're gonna take a look at all our close-up shots first, just so I know what we're dealing with. Okay, sorry I got distracted for a second, guys. Okay, so this is... We're focusing on on this black cup. Cool. Wait, could even... Yeah. I'll see how this plays out then. Cut that out. Okay, so we will probably begin here then. Cool, and then what I want to do here is I want to split this, and then from here I want to adjust. We see? No, we can't see. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's what this next shot is. Cool. I'm also just trying to remember this. Like, so this is a shot 2-3 months ago. Cool, that's there. I just wanna... try this out. I think it looks good. I know her hair's right there, so it's a little awkward, but I think for vertical content, this thing might just need to be straight vertical, to be honest with you, which I think still works. It's just something I don't prefer as a fucking purist of filming or whatever. I don't want to just make TikTok content, you know what I'm saying? But I think this might just need to be a vertical thing, the way I shot it, to be honest with you. Which is fine. I think vertical content will be done well. It's just never something I've done before, you know what I'm saying? Well, let's keep one of these insert shots, these close-ups. Yeah, we got 4 so far, and a 5th one coming along pretty well. I don't need that marker. Cool, I want to be in mid-motion for that. Boom, split the tail into that. Awesome. Throwing this over here. Sorry, just responded to Kari's text. Really bummed the Instagram thing didn't want to work. Really wish it could have. Alright, cool, that's done. Yeah, let's take a look at this one next. Oh yeah, we don't even need their faces for this. Can't zoom out at all. I want to keep it center framed. Be real with you, that makes no sense. But I hate we're getting Summer Grace and I forget her name, dude. Maybe if I. No, it's not as impressive. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Filming as of now. Oh, you want me to call action like normal? Okay, I got you. Alright, and action.
Cool. Cool. Delete. Move this up. Awesome. Let's go ahead and move this down. Yeah, we'll get that. That way the nozzle's covered. Yeah, there we go. That release was a little awkward. We're gonna cut that. That was a little. Ah! I don't know what that was. Pour. And then stop. They get the idea. Cool. Ah! I don't know what that was. That was so weird. We didn't use that yet, did I? No. Oh, that looks so much better as a vertical shot, dude. That looks so much better. Yeah, oh my god. Hold on, especially, I don't know how to color grade, so I just use the auto thing on here. But, hold on. Let's see. Cool. Alright. I don't like how that looks. We'll fix that in a second. Oh, we'll mess with it, but you get the idea.
We're rolling.
If I can just have. If we can keep this. We could just play that out a little bit longer. So we can cut this right here. It needs to be a little bit tighter, to be honest. We need to have it like... I think even might be a little bit tighter, real. Okay, how long is this clip, dude? It's short, but I think it works close enough at least. I wish they were closer for this to work. Yeah, I couldn't. This one works a little bit better. Yeah, it's really going to be the wide shot. I just wish it was longer. That's the best one, though. Okay. I think the only other footage we haven't looked at is this so far. Is this the whole? Yep. Here, we'll split. Cut that.
Go ahead and back up. Go ahead.
Cool. Okay, I believe this is all the footage we're looking at, basically, because this is... Oh, no, this is an alternate shot, one of these. This should be an alternate shot of one of them pouring over the top of each other. I haven't heard this music in a minute, dude. Okay. Boom. Boom. Alright, that's all the footage we have except for these two close-up shots. So, we're going to go ahead and dive into music, but let's just, for those who might just be tuning in, a little recap of what we're looking at visually with all these shots. This is not in any particular order, of course. I need to straighten this one out a little bit real quick. Hold on. There we go. I like where we're at so far with this. I think making it, switching to vertical strictly is the right decision. This is like one of my favorite songs Sakari's done, dude. Alright, I like where we're at. I like where we're at so far with this. We got about, so this is what, 203? Got a little over a minute of footage, so I think we can definitely make something kind of tight. A nice little 45-second, 30-second piece, I feel like is definitely doable. Yeah, so I don't think you guys will be able to see. No, thankfully I only have this set for my Mac, or for my Discord. Or for OBS and for DaVinci to run. So we're gonna be, I think you can still listen though as I'm previewing some music from Artlist. We have a license for some of these pieces that we get outsourced and hired to work on, such as this one. So we're gonna be previewing some music on there in just a moment, checking some of that out. I'd love some opinions on it from you guys listening. If you guys wouldn't mind as well, dropping a like, it truly does help out everything. We're getting close to getting to a certain goal of Galaxy of Film, having the channel monetized. So every little bit of support truly does help. I do mean that. But yeah, let's go ahead and I see we got a couple more people joining in now live with us on YouTube. So we'll take another look at the footage real quick just to get them caught up. Working on a promotional piece for a little bartending service in North Carolina called the Everpours. Here's kind of where we're at with the footage. We're also editing this to be a social media reel specifically. Which is not something I usually do, so it's kind of interesting working with this instead. Think about it like a little spiral effect to that, maybe like a little keyframe that'll really help sell that a bit easier. Cool. Good so far. Okay. I like where we're at with everything. I think we're at a good starting point with all of our footage. My only complaint is having only 2 seconds of this. This is a great shot, and I'll make it work, but I do wish I had more of this. It's just, for those who are just tuning in, that shot, we just get a little bit too quick of a pull out, and then I was shooting this intending for this to be a horizontal project, not a vertical project. And so I went straight for close-ups, where again, or close-up where they are kind of together. It's a bit of a quick pull out, and then they don't really pose. And then the one where they do, where I do have it just right, is a close-up, and we pose for a wide, and I can't pull out of this at all. Because if I do, it's like if I zoom out, we're then in horizontal territory, you know. So that's my only situation. I think we'll see how the vertical cut turns out. If it turns out well and we like it, I think then we'll switch this shot out for this if we do a horizontal version. But for now, we're gonna stick with this and make this work. So yeah, we're at a little over a minute. I think a minute, like 4 or 5 seconds total-ish for some of this. So I think we can make a strong like 45-second piece. The only thing I'm not going to be doing, I think, in this live stream is putting text on here for now, and then I'll have Isaiah or Colors to actually color this. Yeah, I think that sounds good. So let's go ahead. We're going to preview some music in a second. I'm going to use the restroom. When I come right back, we're going to go ahead and dive into this thing. But give me just a moment. I'm going to go meet myself, and I'll be back. What up? We're back. Let's get back to work. Grind don't stop. You know what I mean? Alright, input. We're going to switch that back to advanced. Hopefully that went well. Hopefully you guys can still hear me and all that good shit. Let's get back to the chat, monitoring that. What up? We're back. I will admit though, at least as these new iPhones do, the 17 Pro charges so damn quick. Alright. Get back on a little tripod, Jesus. Alright. For those who might just be tuning in, we're going to go ahead and continue moving forward with our live edit of this Overpours promotional piece. I just went over footage a couple times. Rewind if you need to, a little brief flashback. But we're going to be looking for music for this. Their whole thing is kind of, I don't want to say it's like upscale or elegant necessarily. Because it's not like what they exclusively do. But they wear button-up shirts. They wear like the skirts. It's like an all black and white, kind of like black tie kind of attire, if you will, for what they're wearing and what for they go for. And you can kind of see these are their logos right here in different colors, or the logo in different colors. So two wine glasses kind of clinking together. It's kind of like that, like, I don't know how to phrase it, that the company's going for. So I don't know if I want to go with a jazzy kind of feel for this necessarily. I went that way with a commercial I did for Sandhills Premium Cigars. I think those turned out well, but it's definitely not what I would do again. Well, let me make sure you guys aren't being able to see. I think I can pull this up. No, I don't know if I have that file still. Never mind. Okay. So we're going to pause the classic Galaxy film throwbacks, and we're going to go through and listen to some music. So mood. We need this to be a pretty, like, upbeat, I'd say. Uplifting. Exciting. Yeah. Watch something exciting. I want something happy. Okay. Video theme commercial. Food. Gotta include the food thing. Party. Alright, so you guys in the chat, I want you guys to help me out and figure out what we're going with. This is our first one. Hopefully this doesn't just blow your eardrums out immediately. Oh, can I change duration? Yeah, we want to keep these short. I want to keep it like a minute. Oh, there's only one. Zombie Funk. That's loud. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. The fire alarm just went off. Hold on, guys. I can't make this shit up. Hold on. Oh, the fire alarm's off? Alright, guys. False alarm. False alarm. It was the fucking neighbor screaming because their smoke detector went off. So false alarm on that. Let's get back to listening to the music. Need some opinions. Please help me out on this. I say this is a maybe. Let's play the whole thing again. Let's play that again. I think it's kind of a maybe. That kind of works, dude. This is a maybe. I think Zombie Funk's a maybe. Comment down below what you guys are feeling on Zombie Funk. We're going to keep going to more options, of course. But is it a maybe? Is it a yes? Is it a no? How are we feeling? Flat out. We're going to download this for now because I dig Zombie Funk. Let's up the duration a little bit. See if that helps our search. I don't have to use the whole song, I guess, technically. Alright, this is Neon Lights. Try this. This feels very like if Sex and the City was in 2020. I feel like this is called Big City Lights. I like this better than the last one. How are we feeling about this one, everybody? Zombie Funk is better? Okay. Zombie Funk is literally the next on the list again, actually. So I like Zombie Funk so far, I agree. Oh, this is Neon Lights. This is the second one with no backing vocals, if it matters. Oh, and this is by the same people who just did Big Sea Lights. It's the same guy. So okay, no wonder they feel kind of similar. Let's move on. Let's find something else. Let's change that duration a little bit higher. We got Soul Dance. Last one feels too generic. Yeah, I agree. I like the ending of that, but like it reminds me of a Tony Hawk kind of fade. This is Uptown Get Down. I don't know about that one. I'm not really feeling it, to be honest. Can you guys hear the music okay, too? Can someone comment down below that, please? We got Moments by Ben Fox. This feels like a Wii Sports Resort kind of thing. This isn't a vibe. This is too beachy, too tropical. Let's see what we got over here if we up it. Let's just go crazy up it to 4 minutes. See what we got going on here. Cheesecake. I like this, but I don't know if I can match this with the footage I have, to be honest. I feel like this needs to be like almost like a Spring Breakers kind of like dubstep kind of like kind of cut to that. We already went over this one. What else do we have? What do we have? Okay, that was the only new one we had for that little filter adjustment. Let's do one more time for an extension, and then we will. Nothing. Okay, let's adjust some of our stuff. Let's kick the commercial bit out. Oh, that ups our ante so much. We're gonna shorten this down back to 1 minute and 20 seconds just to see. Okay, we have one by the same guy from Zombie Funk. This is called Funk It Up. No, let's play the whole thing again. Let's start it. Let's start over. I think I still like some. Hold on, are we still? Can you guys still hear me? I think I just got my mic disconnected. God damn it. Let's try this real quick. Output, AirPod, input. Yeah, okay, I think we're good. But how are we feeling? I think I like Zombie Funk better. Oh, we haven't even heard the start of Zombie Funk, dude. That's just the midway point. I think Zombie Funk's the one, guys. Hold on. You know what I like to do to determine stuff like that? We're just gonna throw it in. I already downloaded it. So let's throw it in here and just see for shits and motherfucking giggles. What happens? What happens with a little bit of a zombie funk tune to it? You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna just move all this over here. We're gonna turn this down so I'm not blowing your fucking eardrums out. Hopefully. And what we'll do is mute this whole track. Ooh, if we can. This is the one, guys. This is the one. Got a couple fake outs if we need it. I don't like relying on fake outs for music, but you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and split this here. Boom, bada fucking bang. Cut this. Awesome. We're going to move you over here. Oh shit. See, I'm not a music producer. This is the part I don't like about editing, is when I get into like a little situation like this, I gotta fucking fuse some music back together, if you will. Let's try this out. I just don't even like the way that is, bro, to be honest. I'm moving the wrong fucking clip, dude. I'm like, why is this not working? wish it was a little longer right there, dude. That's my only issue. Okay, let me think. I think it's gonna work. I think it can work as is. I think if we maybe. That sounds worse. That sounds better. Okay, so it's gonna sound like this. Okay, we can use that blank spot to our advantage. I feel like and squeeze a piece of information in there that cannot be told elsewise while we're doing so much. So I feel like this can still work. So we're going to work around this. We're gonna work with it still. We're gonna work with it. So so we need to tell a story here. We need to tell a story of this. So let's go ahead and look at this. Can't be that. This shot might just get X'd. No. It can still be used. Because this can still be used. So it's gonna go like this. Okay, and then boom at the end. Okay. Okay. Okay, so sugar on the brim is gonna be our first step. Sugar on the brim. We're gonna place. Okay, so we're gonna go sugar on the brim. Okay, idea. Let's go all these two. So we're going to go. Cool. Hold on, guys. I know I sound like a madman right now, but just trust me. So sugar on the brim is going to go here. Then we're going to shake Oops, didn't mean to fuck that up. Then we're going to shake. And from there, we're going to put lime or lemon on the rim. And then we are going to okay. I can even cut that even further than that. Cool. So what we're gonna do is have this here, move this here. Cut. We don't need the ice. Cool. So, oop, didn't mean to do that. So we can move this here, cut this. So we go from rim on the ice, from salting the rim, to boom, putting the cup here for mixing. We overlay back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Then we shake. So we put that there. And then we come in for this. And then we end with this. That's our meat of the film right there. So then these are our insert shots basically. Okay, so cool. We have our foundation set. This is great. We're just gonna mute this. Disable that check for a minute. I kind of want to start it here because I kind of want to do like a fake like drone shot of like North Carolina or something with using the Google Maps camera because I don't have any drone footage from myself yet. Roughly. I think this is a good starting point. This is a good foundation. We have these to fuck around with back and forth. Yeah, this is a good foundation. Thank you. I think I'm going to end this off here for now, guys. We're about an hour deep in this. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to cook dinner for Super Bowl this night. Tonight, I'm going to pick back up this evening with the rest of this edit for you guys. Part 2. Hopefully we get the Instagram thing working. I'm going to do a couple more tests. So if you guys are watching this live and have seen or will see more test notifications, just ignore them. But we'll finish this today at some point together. So thank you guys for tuning in. Please comment your thoughts down below if you enjoyed this. This is a little fun thing to just do on the side. Just let me know your thoughts. And thank you guys for tuning in. So see you guys. I'll see you.